If you want to look just like Joel Embiid in NBA 2K21, like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds. If not, you might end up looking like Ben Simmons. I wouldn't risk it. Yo YouTube, it's your boy Premier, back today with another banger. And in today's video, we're going to be going over a Joel Embiid face creation in NBA 2K21. First things first though, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the grind to 15K, and make sure to turn the post notifications on so you miss the next banger. Now, getting straight into this video, Joel Embiid is one of the best young players in the league. He's arguably up for MVP. If you're loyal, if you're gonna watch this video all the way through, drop below in the comment section if you think he'll end up being the MVP this year, or if he'll be an MVP in the future. Anyways though, these are some of the head presets around the head preset you need to choose. Make sure you choose this current head preset if you want to look like Joel Embiid. Now, this is something I've started doing, and it's something I'm going to continue to do here on the channel. Once again, this is the default head preset. This is the head preset you need to choose in order to look like Joel Embiid. I know sometimes it can be confusing when you already see the player's face creation. You don't know what the default one looks like to match it. So I'm going to try to start showing the default player's head preset that you need to choose. Once again, make sure you choose that current head preset in order to look like Joel Embiid. Next is on to the natural fade. I looked through a few of the different hairstyles, and natural fade was the best I found to best represent Joel Embiid. Now, here with the hair, it's really up to you. Hair color obviously on black. Hair length, like I said, it's up to you. You can do anywhere between the 15 to 20 range. It really just depends on how recently Joel Embiid's had a haircut. I ended up putting it there on 18. Go back if you missed anything else that I did, because now we're moving on to the skull. It's skull number 3. Here with the skull, I wasn't really sure what to do. Ended up looking at a photo. Joel Embiid, his fro, it's wider. You know, he has a wider skull as well, taller skull. I don't know, it's really hard to do Joel Embiid's exact head. 2K only gives you so many preset tools. I wish you really had the ability to like sculpt and take off. It almost feels like there's a lock. Like I can't do what I want to do sometimes when doing a face creation. I'm going to try to further elaborate on that in another video, but it's brow number 4, 19.2, 14.7 are the numbers you need for the brow prominence, temple width, eyebrow distance, and then 8 there for the brow position. On to the eyebrows though, it's eyebrows number 4. I did compare to a lot of these different eyebrows. I did end up going though with eyebrows number 4, eyebrow color on black. Joel Embiid's eyebrows are a little different, a tad different than 4, but I did decide those were the closest possible. Then we ended up going with those. Anyways though, it's onto the eyes. It's the default eyes, eyebrow color, eye color on brown, eye size on 9, drop the eye distance down. I sat here and really compared. I ended up putting it on 3. As you can see here, they are kind of far apart, but at the same time, they don't look abnormal or anything. So I ended up putting it there on 3, eye angle on 10. I ended up moving the lower eyelid position to 1. I sat here and played around with this. I couldn't decide if I wanted 1, 2 for the lower eyelid position. For the upper eyelid position, I ended up putting that on 1 as well. These eyes, it almost looks like they're a tad scrunched together, so I tried to open them up on the top and bottom with the upper eyelid and lower eyelid position. For the eye angle, I put it on 9. Eye distance is still on 3. Move the eye size to 9. Really tried to play around with these eyes. I feel like the eyes is always the hardest part of the face creation to do, but if you get the eyes down, the eyes can really make or break the face creation. But for now, it's onto the ears. We ended up going with ears number 4. I sat here and once again had to look at another photo of Joel Embiid. This is what I always do when I make my face creations. I'm actually starting to show that though in the video. A lot of the times I'll sit here with 2 monitors. On one monitor, I'll look at a player. Like say for example, I'm looking at Joel Embiid on one of my monitors. On the other monitor, I'm sitting here making the face creation. I'm trying to start to add that in the video though, so y'all can see it for yourselves and try to see it from my point of view and watch the face creation come to life. It's the coolest thing when you take a preset head and you ended up turning it into somebody's face. Still to this day, the proudest face creation, one of the best face creations I've ever done is that Kanye West face creation. Make sure to go check that out if you haven't already. That is some of my best work even to this day. I'll never forget when I was in the lab recording that video. Quick little story time. If you know what I mean, if you really want me to sit here and say the upper nose width and stuff like that, let me know down below in the comment section. But if y'all like the story times and stuff like that while I sit here and do the video, let me know which one y'all prefer. I'm trying something new here. Anyways though, back to the story time about the Kanye face creation. That Kanye face creation, to this day, I literally remember recording that video. I actually didn't even have 2 monitors set up yet. For the longest time, I didn't even know how to do 2 monitors on my setup. What I ended up doing though for the Kanye one, I took my phone, I propped it right up on the bottom of my first monitor, and I just sat there and worked for an hour. Kanye had a very distinctive face. It was really easy to bring it to life. It's not easy to bring everyone's face creation to life. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, this face creation looks terrible, but it's the best I was able to do. You don't think I sat here for hours? Like, if it's not my best work on the face creation, sometimes I'll sit here for hours. Like Luka Doncic, he's one of the hypest players right now in the league. He's having an MVP season, and I haven't even released a face creation on him because when I look at the face creation that I'm able to produce for Luka, I don't even like it. So that's just a quick little sidebar there for y'all. I was really happy with the Kanye one. I'm actually happy with this one too. Joel Embiid has a pretty distinctive nose, cheekbone structure. You know, his hair is pretty distinctive. It's not the hardest thing in the world to bring Joel Embiid to life, especially here with his beard, facial hair 11, facial hair color on black. I ended up comparing between stubble number 7, ended up comparing between stubble number 2, sat here and bounced around. Anytime, if y'all prefer the story time, drop story time below in the comment section. If y'all prefer the face creation, drop face creation down below in the comment section. This is only for the loyals, by the way, who are watching the video all the way through. If you're just going through, fast forwarding, pausing, stopping, you weren't even listening to me right now, don't even comment. You know, that's fine. I just want to know, out of my loyals, out of my Noti gang, out of Premier gang, who is real and who's fake, because sometimes it's hard to tell. A lot of people in life will claim that they're real, they'll claim that they ride for you, and they don't even watch your YouTube videos all the way through. Let me stop trolling, man. But for real, if you are a supporter, it does mean the world to me if you sit here, like, comment, and let the videos play all the way through. As a YouTuber, you have no idea how much that means to us. It literally means the world when you're able to like, comment, and let the video play all the way through. So if you're a loyal, if you're trying to join Premier Gang is actively recruiting. We are growing day by day. Premier worldwide in this. Nah, let me stop. It's YouTube. Let me stop. If you're ready for the hype, if you're ready for that real energy, come follow your boy on Twitch. We stream daily on the Twitch. And chat, let me know if y'all want to see the YouTube streams too. You know, we're basically sitting here having a conversation. It's almost like I'm streaming at this point because we just build Joel Embiid, bro. I feel like that's a dub. Let me know what you think of the face creation. Rate it 1 through 10 down below in the comments section if you watch this video all the way through. And if you're a loyal, if you're still listening to me talk as we speak, drop your opinion on if the Sixers will end up keeping Joel Embiid for his career or he'll end up going to a bigger franchise. I just don't see Joel Embiid in Philly long term. Maybe that's just me. Anyways, like the video if you haven't already. Comment down below if you watch this video all the way through. Subscribe if you're new. Turn the noties on. That's all. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace.
It's getting hard to keep composure. They keep trying me. I came from nothing, now they bumping my songs overseas. I remember when I first started, they threw dirt on me, and now they saying